Hello everyone, it's Kim Hong here. Today I'll be sharing a trade idea on dollar yen with a potential profit of 300 pips. Without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, as usual, what is the motivation behind this dollar yen trade idea? All right, so US inflation hits a 30-year high level. Okay, so not sure how many of you are actually active in terms of catching up with the economic data releases, okay? But you guys definitely should be catching up with the US economic data releases from time to time, at least, okay? Because yesterday, the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, okay, reported a strong rise in consumers' prices, okay, aka inflation, all right? And guess what? Okay, annual inflation actually hit a 31-year high level, all right? While the core inflation actually hit a 30-year high level, okay? So prices has been rising, okay? With the main driver being energy prices, right? So for those of you who actually keep up to date with the OPEC Plus meetings and news and, you know, all the happenings around the OPEC Plus, okay, you will know that the OPEC Plus recently has just decided, okay, pretty much expected, all right, that oil production hike for the month of December, okay, will continue at a 400,000 barrels per day quota, okay? So, you know, despite having many, receiving many pressures, okay, much pressures from the United States and other countries as well, okay, on increasing the level of oil production, the OPEC Plus, well, they continue to, you know, they felt that it's not necessary to increase oil production by way more than what they have decided, which is the 400,000 barrels per day, okay? So with that, you know, it actually causes continued rise in oil prices, okay? And then right now it's already November, but okay, this inflation data is for October, right? So, you know, as we know, we are actually entering the United States, okay, is actually entering winter soon, right? So they have to, the demand for energy, okay, oil, energy, electricity has actually increased, okay, way more than previous months, okay, in other seasons, okay. So with that, you know, the demand of energy, oil has risen. So yeah, definitely lead to a strengthening in, or rather should I say, a rise in the energy prices, okay, and that indirectly, well, I would say directly actually, okay, will lead to a rise in inflation, okay? So yeah, with the strong rise in inflation, okay, it actually helped. Well, I wouldn't say help, but it actually sparked some speculations, okay, in the market, especially, you know, yesterday when the data was released, okay, that analysts in the market, okay, are actually expecting the Federal Reserve to carry forward their interest rate hike timeline, okay, their projected timeline, okay, because as we've seen, you know, from other major central banks that, like for example, Bank of England, okay, or Bank of Canada, all right, they have actually expressed quite a high level of concern to inflation, all right. In fact, the Bank of Canada, okay, recently has just ended its quantitative easing, okay, and they may actually be hiking interest rates soon, okay, in order to actually bring down prices, okay, to tame inflation. Similarly, for the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, okay, they have already hiked interest rates in an attempt to fight the rising inflation, all right. Bank of England, who was a disappointment recently, okay, they were expected to hike interest rate, but well, for some reason, you know, they did not do so, all right. So we can see that, you know, major economies around the world are actually facing this whole high level of inflation issue, okay? So one way to tame inflation is to hike interest rates, okay? So, you know, with this strong 30-year, 3 decades high level of inflation in the United States, it's inevitable that, you know, the market will start thinking maybe the Fed will actually consider a rate hike as soon as the quantitative easing tapering ends in mid-2022, okay? It can be as early as July or August, okay? Like the probably around like quarter 3, you know, the July, August, September quarter, okay? So with that, it actually led to, this whole strong inflation report actually led to the strengthening of the US dollar, okay, amid the expectation that the central bank, the Federal Reserve, may actually carry forward their interest rate timeline, okay? So with that, all right, I'm actually looking to buy, I'm actually looking at the strengthening of the United States dollar, right, across the board. And that actually led to my trade idea for dollar yen. Let me show you guys the chart. Then we will be able to see more levels, okay? So at the moment, all right, or rather should I say recently, okay, around like mid-October, okay, dollar yen has actually been trading at a 4-year high level. Let me show you guys what I mean by 4-year high level. The last time, okay, 114, the level 114 level, okay, as indicated by this light blue line over here, okay, we can see that the last time the dollar yen was actually trading above this level was back in 2017 January, all right, and then it starts coming down, and then it stays below this level ever since then. So from 2017 January till now, it's around 4.5 years, okay? So, after trading downwards and for like, I think 2 years over here, okay, from 2018 to 2019, 2020, and then now 2021, around 3 years, okay, dollar yen has finally, traded higher once again to the 114 level, okay, at the moment, all right. So you can see over here that this daily candle over here that my mouse cursor is pointing at right now, okay, was a result of the strong inflation report released yesterday by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, okay, that actually led to the strengthening of dollar yen. Okay, you can see this very bullish 100 pips daily move, okay? Previously it was down, and then right now it got sent up to the 114 level once again, okay? So at the moment it's actually testing, all right, testing to breach above this 114 level. I wouldn't buy right now, okay, because we are not sure if, the 114 level will be breached, right? Although, yes, we have a 30-year high inflation, we still have to wait for, the market to decide if, this is a strong factor, right? Because everyone is, many of us are actually expecting the Fed to hike interest rate at an earlier timeline. So will this be a strong conviction, strong enough catalyst to actually push dollar yen beyond the 114 level, okay? So we have to wait for this to happen, right? So with that, my target price, okay, to buy dollar yen is at 114.8, all right? So upon hitting there, that level, okay, my stop loss level would be at 112.5, which is 230 pips, okay, as indicated by this red line over here, okay? And my potential profit, let me just zoom out and probably go to the weekly chart. Then you guys, will be able to see it clearer. Okay, that's not enough. Okay, the candles are a bit small, but that's not the main focus. Okay, so as you can see, this green dotted line over here is my entry level. All right, and the red dotted line over here, okay, is actually my potential take profit level. So the potential profit, okay, is actually 300 pips to, because my expectation is that if the dollar yen were to break above this 114 level, okay, chances are we are going to see a temporary, I wouldn't say temporary, but I would say a more lasting strengthening of the US dollar against the safe haven currency, Japanese yen. Okay, I would say, the potential profit at this level is just nice for this trade idea. Okay, because like this is like the 4-year, 4.5 year high level. Okay, before that, it was actually trading downwards. Before 2017, okay? So anything beyond that, I would say anything beyond this 300 pips level, okay, I would say is something of a lesser chance to be hit, okay? Unless there are more good news, positive tone, hawkish tone coming out from the Federal Reserve, okay? Something to take note of is the December forecast, quarterly forecast projection materials that's going to be released by the Federal Reserve during their December's meeting. Okay, so in the forecast, if we were to see, for example, all right, don't quote me, I'm just saying, if we are going to see something like an earlier than what I should say, earlier revision of the interest rate hike timeline. Okay, remember the Fed's dot plot. All right, so if we were to see more dots shifting upwards, okay, and maybe shifting left side towards leftwards, I would say, okay, from perhaps 2023 to 2022, then we will definitely be seeing us way stronger US dollar, at least against the Japanese yen. Okay, then we may actually see dollar yen, move beyond this take profit level of 117.8. But that is some like 1 month from now. Okay, it may be a bit long to actually expect what's going to happen, right? So because of that, I decided to just set my profit at this 117.8 level, which is 300 pips. And it's like slightly more than 1:1 risk reward. Okay, so if this trade were to realize, and then if you guys were to take up this trade idea, all right, and if it's going up and you guys decide to hold on to it until the FOMC, which is a bit risky personally, I feel, okay, because it may be a disappointment, right? They may deliver a tone of disappointment, and then that may actually bring the dollar yen back down, okay? But if you guys want to take a risk, during the December's meeting, okay, then you guys can actually shift the profit level higher, or or make any necessary adjustments, okay? Although personally, I wouldn't really suggest doing that, all right? Because by the time, if you can hit like 300 pips, it's actually good enough, right? And then you guys can just close the trade for your profits, and then, wait for the FOMC to finish their meeting, to finish their decision announcements and things like that, okay? And then we reevaluate if there's a need, if there's a good chance for more profits, for a re-entry of dollar yen. Okay, that's my preferred way of doing things. All right. So with that, okay, a 230 pips stop loss and a 300 pips take profit. Okay. So yep. With that, I've come to the end of my sharing. Okay, so if this trade idea gets triggered, I will update you guys on our Traders Club EcoFin platform and our Facebook group as well. Okay, so for those of you who not sure what I'm saying, like what Traders Club and things like that, okay, let me just bring you to this website. All right, head over to www.jindaotai.com, okay, JINDAOTAI.com. The link will be provided in the description below this video, all right? So head over, scroll down to over here, my gift to you, okay? So fill in your name, your email address, click on the Get Access Now. You will get a 1 month free access to our Traders Club community. It's actually a Forex trading community whereby our members share discussions. We actually even hold mentoring sessions. Okay, if you are in the club, it's free. Okay, and right now we have this promotion, and it's 1 month free access to our club. Right, if you guys enjoy and find that it's useful, helpful for you guys in terms of your trading, okay, then well, carry on with it. Otherwise, that 1 month is just a trial. If you don't like it, then it's fine, right? And then we have other things as well, like Forex signals. We even have a full, what do you call it? Full entry level, I would say entry level trading tutorials. Okay, so head over to jindaotai.com, get access now, join the club, see what other things you can get and things like that. All right. Also head over to forextradingasia.com. Okay, this is the page where we actually post articles, and we have articles from different writers. Okay, so my trade idea is over there as well. If you like my trade idea, just give me a rating. If not, just give us some comments on how we can actually improve further. All right, so with that, I will see you guys probably on Monday, okay, during the currency call. And if this trade idea gets realized, I will update you guys again. All right, with that, take care for now. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.